Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another installment of Tequila Talk Compadres. On the right, we got Eric, the engineer. If you can think it, he can build it. On my left, we got Faluma baby, straight
what's
from...
What's up? ¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
And the mero pistolero vaquero, Tony. All right, guys. Oh, go ahead. No. Alright, so today we got a new tequila. It's been advertised quite a bit lately on TV. It's called Dulce Vida. So, it's organic. It's originally from Mexico, but distilled, I guess, in Austin. Let's take a taste, see what it tastes like. Alright, guys. Somebody's been drinking already.
Pretty smooth.
I say it's very smooth. I think it's...
And again, what was it called?
Dulce Vida. Dulce Vida.
I can polish that off real quick. Mm-hmm.
How much does this tequila cost?
Actually, it's one of the cheaper ones. It's about $24 for... 24. I mean,
trash.
I was looking at Azteca for $10.99, but you know what?
That's how you know we really don't have any good taste. They got a Durango for $8. Everybody was already sucking its dick before we realized, oh, it's $20? Excuse me, you need to spend at least fucking $100 on a first date.
No. I was a little turned off.
He already liked it.
He liked it. He liked the tequila. But I'm still a little partial to bottles in glass. I'm still not gonna go down to the
plastic.
To the plastic.
Who
Not
drinks
yet.
plastic?
Not yet.
Oh no! I've never drank plastic.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. No. What are you talking about? Like I'm lying. I used to drink Canadian Mist. Okay.
What is that?
If anybody knows what that is, it is pretty much the cheapest fucking whiskey you can get. It comes in a plastic fucking bottle.
Is it as close as that fucking plastic bottle on that vodka for $5.99 a gallon?
No, that's McCormick.
Yes, McCormick. Everybody know what you're talking about, though, right?
Pretty much, it's the equivalent of McCormick. It's whiskey that is very affordable. I mean, you can pretty much get a bottle with whatever change you have in the seats of your car.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So if you're in college, McCormick's and what was the other one?
Canadian Mist. If you're a young 20-something-year-old, absolutely Canadian Mist. I recommend it. You can mix it. You can drink it straight, whatever. Ooh, it's cheap as fuck. But if you're like me in your 30s, it's so good.
Still good. Alright, guys, so everybody's watching a lot of Netflix, and we got a lot of characters that we like and dislike. Personally, I've been watching The Office quite a bit, and I started off loving Pam, and now I fucking hate Pam. That's one of those characters that as you learn, I started to really hate Pam along the ways. So, what are some of the characters that you started watching, either a movie or a TV show, that as it went through? No, it's not.
Well, explain the Pam. I don't know the character, and yeah, I can see that she gets kind of like she's like all sweet, innocent, whatever, easygoing, but then like there's something about her. Right?
She's a cheating whore.
She is. I agree. No, but think about it. Like, okay, so she is engaged to this other dude who obviously doesn't appreciate her.
Yeah.
She's kind of leading on at the same time leading on Jim.
Yeah.
And then once Jim is trying to make his career, he's trying to go for it. She pulls him back in.
I guess Prego.
She pulls him in. She gets Prego, man.
I don't think anybody here would have traded in Rashida Jones for fucking Pam.
No, I would have never in a million
What was her
years.
name in the show? Karen.
Yeah, I don't even know her name.
It's a terrible name. Her name in the show, but it's Rashida Jones, right? So he had Rashida Jones, and he was fucking
And Rashida loved him.
And
Rashida loved him.
And then you're like, but I like mayonnaise. Fuck that. You had guacamole sauce, bro.
Oh, slap your mamas.
Yeah,
slap
you
your
had
mama's
your mama's
seasoning
face.
Yes.
Oh man, because Rashida's like what, like a quarter or half black?
Don't matter, but she
Ain't
loved Call of Duty.
Crack.
She
Okay.
loved Call of Duty.
Black don't, and she does. She was killer. She was
And she took care of Jim when he was drunk.
took care of him.
She took care of
But
Jim.
apparently,
That's
like,
a high quality.
Yeah, you can't get those. No. You go for what
no,
you
but
have,
Pam
right?
was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for fucking the friendship, and I see where he coming from, but honestly, I think I'm just too hung up on Rashida Jones.
But I mean, the point being is like, she was engaged, she was leading on this other dude, so she was kind of like in between. So as time went on, I kind of like I was on her side, but then eventually I was like, I started hating her, kind of like Mother of Dragons on Game of Thrones. Like she was really good, and then eventually, as the show kept on, I was like, she's kind of garbage.
I don't know if you remember this in the beginning shows.
I like her.
Jim was boning Amy Adams. Remember Amy
Yes,
Adams?
the second girlfriend. Yes.
Yeah, she came in there. She was really hot. She was selling some shit, and she's like, "What's up?" And then
Lois Lane.
Pam was in a relationship. Yeah, Lois Lane. Yeah,
Lois Lane.
Yeah, Lois Lane. And like, Pam was in a relationship. She's like, "All right, I guess I'll just bone Amy Adams, right?" And like he started fucking getting involved with Amy Adams, and he's like, "Ew, Amy Adams, I want Pam. Ew, Rashida Jones,
And Pam was still with old boy.
With old boy, man, and she was stringing Jim along.
All this time. That's why I don't like her. That's why. But what's one that you think, like, hey?
Didn't she weren't they like in a real relationship in real life?
No. She's with the Mary Poppins chick.
Who's with the Mary Poppins? Roy?
No, Jim.
I didn't see Mary Poppins.
They had a relationship at some time.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not aware.
I don't know.
Pass the tequila, por favor. This is a good stuff right here.
For me,
this is one. Yes, go ahead. So which one of yours?
Oh, me? Like character from movies.
Wait, no, from
series.
The Office.
No, doesn't matter.
No,
doesn't matter. No,
any character. I would say Superman.
Hater. That's a hater. I feel a hater.
Well,
I hear you. Let me get you.
You see, he's not the villain, but he grew to hate him. Like, I think it's just the character, man. First of all, they made him too powerful, I like the original Superman. The way the concept was actually pretty good. In the comics, when they came out in the 30s or whenever, that, originally Superman, he was born in a planet that had like a really strong gravity. So all the people there were, normally strong at that planet. But we came here to a planet with a weaker gravity. He was super strong because, biologically he was like, built for stronger gravity. Mm-hmm. That's why, in the original he could leap, a tall building in a single bound and run faster. So that's the original stuff.
So
he was just super strong. He was just super strong.
Superman, because even superhumans would be compared to a regular Superman. It's like weak. It's like Superman are still weak.
I mean, so he was just super strong, And I'm like, okay, I can go with that. But then they start coming up with all this bullshit about, the sun giving him power. Now he gets laser eyes, freezing breath. He can fly.
You know how
he never runs out of
Superman shapes, right?
How?
With like what? Like kryptonite?
No, he shoots his lasers in a mirror and just. That's the only way. That's the only thing that would cut his stubble. Is his own laser.
See, that's like too much.
So he has to get if he wants to do manscaping, he has to get a full fucking body,
full body mirror, and then
lays his fucking bush off.
But
how do you think he gets his ass off?
I was like, I feel sorry for Lois Lane, man. Banging Superman, she could die.
You think so? Yeah, I think Hancock had that. Worked out. It's like if he blew his load in Lois Lane, it would just shoot right through. It's like fucking.
Yeah, you better have a good pullout game,
Let's hope so.
He's like, get off, and then he gets out, and it just shoots right through the fucking roof.
And then he go to outer space and survive without breathing. Like, what the hell kind of biology is he? And then he could take a nuclear bomb, right, and just blow it up in the air, and nothing can phase him and stuff. And he gets a little bit of sunshine. He's like, "Ooh, I'm recovered."
But lack of sunshine.
If you think about a square foot of sun, right? If I was thinking about calculation, right? I think you get a square foot of sunlight, you get about 100 watts. So for an hour of sunlight in a square foot, get 100 watt hours. Just thinking about the energy it would take. And then he's like, so he would get sun from his skin, right? Yeah. So how much square footage do you have in a human body? How's he getting all this power? He'd have to regenerate under the sun naked for 2 years and shit to do this.
Biotechnology.
The original Superman, I was like, he had a good case. But I guess any comic books, but at least give it a better, at least make him get a little tired, run. Yeah. Actually, I like Supergirl. The series, because she would do her fighting and stuff, whatever, and then she would actually run out of power. I'm getting weaker, and they would put her under this ultraviolet, super powerful sun to recharge.
She would get under some fucking hemp lights.
Yeah, some badass tanning booth.
Hydroponic lights.
Like a badass tanning booth, basically, and get recharged. But like they just made him too out there, man.
But not only that, but you know what? After watching the Man of Steel, probably one of my favorite movies.
It was a good movie. Actually,
It was
like one of my
great
favorite
movie.
Superman movies.
But that's one of the movies that made me like Zod. Like I'm more along the lines of like I don't like that Boy Scout.
Yeah, he was too Mr. America.
Let's just go. Like
sometimes these movies feel like propaganda.
Yeah, that's why I like that movie. I'm a little bit
too like a little bit more. But I feel more along the lines of somebody like General Zod. Like he's there for his people. You know, it's like I'm there for
Kevin
his.
Spacey General Zod one?
No. It was some other dude. Oh no! Thank God no. But I definitely agree. Like I was like for the longest, I was a big Superman fan. I mean, I hate Batman still to this day, but I do like Bane. But I just kind of switched over from like a Superman fan over to a Zod, like that kind of mentality.
You
hardcore.
Adopted the Zod.
Yeah, nearly. Yes.
Merely adopted.
What about you, Tony?
I'm guessing. I'm still with of course, the comic heroes as far as that. Wolverine.
Wait! You hate Wolverine?
We're
Oh, okay, now you're gonna tell me.
I like Wolverine from the comics. The
Wait. Have you watched Logan?
I have.
Oh well, now I want to hear this. Okay.
It's not. It's maybe it's taken away from childhood memories of watching Wolverine and stuff.
They have ruined.
Yeah, it's just everything. You of course as little kids you look up to them. They're strong, do all this crazy power and stuff, and of course the uniform and stuff.
It's legit.
And that never came to fruition in the actual movies.
There wasn't a good translation.
What makes you hate him though? Like, I mean, Wolverine. I feel like Logan did him justice.
At the beginning, I think it was really good, but the last movies, it's just no. Yeah, maybe because they're trying to phase him out because he's getting older and everything. But no, it's just it's one of those things that it's just.
What is it? What is it?
No,
I guess maybe they made him too indestructible. You know, like
they did.
But they killed
it's
him.
Well, they had to kill him at the end. His daughter,
they
right?
did, but it's like.
But that was an alternate timeline. It wasn't it wasn't from the comics.
It's not
An
an
alternate timeline.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
it's
like,
like.
he wants to see him in tight yellow fucking jumpsuit.
Is that what it is?
Is that what it
Blue
is?
underwear on the outside.
I did want to see him in the actual outfit at some point, but yeah, no. It's just like it left you wanting something else. It's just I don't know.
I like to see like in the comics when it was like Wolverine fighting the Punisher, man.
When he's
that
like
dude was, blasting him off
5'5",
and, like,
he's a jacked 5'5".
You know,
fucking
Punisher
little
killed him.
Quibickies, or how do you call people from?
It don't matter, but like watching Logan, like I was a big Wolverine fan, but once you get to Logan, like okay, this is like the real fucking like Wolverine.
You know, they made his character real like.
How you know?
Like, he was a
like
depressed ass
like
drunk.
Yeah,
But I can see
he just
I
became
can
very.
relate.
He became very negative and so and you know what, that was him. He had that no bullshit personality.
But you know, you
And,
think about like over the time, like he outlives everybody. He sees all his friends die. Like he's like, he's gonna get that way. He's been alcoholic.
So Tony, what made you not like him?
Well, it's not that I don't like him as much as I used to, and it's just maybe they just ran out of stuff to do with him. That's probably why. Maybe because he lasted so long.
Yeah.
Maybe because he lasted so long.
I can see that.
Everybody
You know,
else is
like-
dying off, so they don't know how to continue on the timeline as far as it. So I don't know.
You know what? I
It's
think
just like
you're right on that. I agree. Like, because I think they overused him. You know,
Wolverine never
I
had the
hated-
opportunity to bust a nut because he regenerates so fast. He's like,
No, he's
I'm almost there.
No, man, that's the opposite. He would like bust a nut every 2 seconds. I'm ready to go. You ready? You're like a sprinkler system. A normal guy takes 10, 20 minutes of cranberry juice. You know, like
I need at least an hour.
Wolverine's like, what? You ain't ready yet?
No, for anybody that needs
But yeah, I
help
think-
in that, just get Semenex, okay? You need to blow loads right when it.
What about
But
you?
I agree with Tony. I think they overused Wolverine, and I hated that they never brought out Gambit. That was like one of my favorite ones.
Gambit was a very cool fucking
they never did.
Cajun guy.
Not fucking play fucking cards. Alright,
Nah.
fuck that dude. Like, nah, we're good.
You
Like,
played yourself. I think they should have brought DJ Khaled.
Okay,
Gambit?
Alright, we got too far. Your turn. With your character that you learn to hate.
Did I learn to hate?
That you hated.
A movie, a series
Yeah.
that you.
Oh my
Or
god!
maybe it's
all the
didn't like
X-Men.
as much as
No,
It
it's
has
gotta
to
be
be
one. Pick
comics.
one. One that you were like
It
totally
doesn't have to be
disappointed.
comics. It could be a series. It could be a
show, whatever. For me, it was
Like a
fucking-
character you started liking and then you learned to hate them.
A character that I always liked but they ruined in the movies.
Or whatever. Yeah,
or
like,
show or whatever. Like like
a character that just seemed good at
Like
first and then
Mike
it sucked at the
Tots.
end. Like Pam.
Scott's Tots.
Scott's
Tots. Man, I gotta say it was Jehovah.
Damn!
Shit! Whoa! Blasphemy! This guy went there today.
I learned anything about the Old Testament, but
Some more tequila.
Okay,
One
tequila.
tequila. I'm still intrigued, man.
He's my superhero that he got. No, I gotta say it was man, I always liked Rogue. Rogue was my X-Men.
She was hot on the cartoons.
She was smoking in the cartoons, okay?
Yes.
And I don't care if you say, oh, because that's how they draw them. But the character, the way her fucking personality developed
And the voice and
in the
everything.
movies
Yes,
was just
yes, bro.
horseshit, man. Everybody's
They
always
didn't
a
use her
fucking
just like Logan.
Oh no, yeah, they're still a little teenager.
They use her enough. That's right. Yeah, she
They
use her.
They should have expanded on her. She should have came from.
That was
it
Rogue
was
was
a
Gambit's chick, man.
It was a
like,
big deal for Rogue. Rogue could fucking absorb your energy.
she was hot,
and fucking blast it right out of her
Oh, she could
pussy.
blast
It
me
was
anywhere.
great. I love that.
I don't
She
know
was
which
like-
cartoon you watch.
Shit,
I don't think I was on Channel 8.
that was her power.
I didn't had Saturday
She
morning
sucked your
cartoon.
power out. She's like, that's, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're moving the jet. I'm moving the fucking jet. So, it was awesome about her. But, she was a real.
How'd you start hating her?
Well, the way that they made them just like whiny little bitchy fucking people in the fucking movies. You know what I mean? They try to. These are comic book heroes that are just fucking just 2-dimensional in the comic books. Almost
Yeah,
three.
they all had their own story. You know?
They had great story, but then they just they fucking give them this whole. They're all too sentimental as little bitches in the movies. All right. So the thing is, they write them.
What if you use somebody else? Because that chick they used from True Blood, she was trash. I mean, she's not a good actress.
Oh my god, yeah.
She's trash.
Honestly, I think the
I think she
girl
was
from True
trash.
Blood is ugly.
Yes, she's.
I think that might have been it.
She is trash. I think she's a
has
horrible
such
actress.
a punchable face.
She did.
Yeah, she
did. She did.
Somebody must have because her fucking teeth are fucked up. Pow! Like, oh, when her mom was like, oh, baby,
I don't know about
ugly
that
baby, now. Fucking, as soon as she got born, fucking doctor punched her too.
Damn.
Damn, I don't know how to hate for True
No,
Blood.
because Rogue was Gambit's chick, man.
Rogue was Gambit's chick. And then Gambit was like, it's okay, just let me put it in.
Hey, shit.
You know what? I think Gambit was the only one that could really kill Wolverine.
Really? How is that?
I always thought about this. I thought it was in my mind, right? Because, they always had this little rivalry, right? Yeah, Wolverine could regenerate and all that, but, he had the anti-venom, right? The strongest metal in the comic book universe. Anti-venom.
Whatever.
Right, damn, let's take this cake.
My anti.
Hey, my Mexican slang is
You're the nerd.
my slang is better.
And that's a real.
Well, he had that, right?
Yeah.
So imagine, what was Gambit's power, right? He can charge any object into a kinetic energy that can blow up, right?
Awesome.
So, right?
So
think about this.
Okay.
So think. You always shoot Wolverine. He shoot him in the brain and recovers and all that. And one of the strongest features was an anti-venom. Is that right?
Adamantium.
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 Anti-venom. Yeah, close enough.
Sure.
Ant-Man.
So imagine he would just take just a shot for the team. So Wolverine will come at him with the claws, hit him in the hands, cut him through, right? Charge his whole anti-venom up, charge it up, blow him up from the inside. Boom. Even if he recovers, he won't have that no more because that wasn't biologically his. It was a material that was injected. And
But it was part of his body now.
So
it's part of his body,
Gambit,
but not biologically was he creating it.
But if he
There was
blows him
something-
up, wouldn't he die because he's so right there?
Oh.
No, he wouldn't blow up.
Regenerate.
Blew
He
up.
can't regenerate.
Pow.
Wolverine
Wait,
sticks him.
I was saying-
he can't heal, right?
I was saying.
That's right. He can't heal. He can't heal.
Did I say that he would survive? No, I said he would take him out.
It was assumed.
You was assumed.
It was
that you
assumed.
Yeah,
cannot
he can charge a
both of them
card.
died.
No, he can charge a card and blow it up in his face, and it's not gonna blow in his face. He's gonna blow him up from the inside.
Yeah.
And then he can just get blown back, but he'll be all right. You know, he might get burned.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? That kill Wolverine?
Logic.
Logically, I think he is the one that can take out Wolverine.
I think he's coming back. I think he's coming back.
Wolverine.
Even if he comes back, he won't have the anionium no more because he blows up.
would have killed. When
Wolverine stabs Gambit. He's like,
We're gonna charge your ass before I die.
I am from New Orleans and you are folk too.
Yeah.
Guess again.
I don't think.
How does Gambit talk?
Like
He has a Cajun accent. He has a Cajun
And
accent.
he sounds like that from.
Get a bite back.
You fuck.
Get a bite.
I got you, bitch.
Get a bite back. I'm your dad, Bobby Boucher.
Yeah.
Roberto.
I'm your daddy now.
I'm your daddy. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, I can see it like,
Yeah, right.
I'm charging your fucking non-bio
Logical material inside of you.
inside him. Yes, I see that. Yes.
And then you can't regenerate that because it's not. You can't regenerate.
It's not yours. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's what kills him anyways at the end because that's poisoning his body. So at the end, that blows him
Is
up.
it poisoning? Oh.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Gambit just brings it
Yes.
quicker.
What? How is he dying? I thought it was just cirrhosis of the liver.
No. It's because he had all that adamantium was killing his body from the inside. It was
Oh,
slowly.
but
He was
he
just
kept
old,
checking
too.
his blood
Yeah,
level. I thought it
cancer.
was
He was
diabetes.
No.
He couldn't heal as fast anymore.
Yeah, so it's what killed him. Yeah.
He couldn't heal as fast anymore.
But he lived for like a million years.
Yeah. He
Who
had a good
knows?
life.
Who knows? He had a good life.
But you know,
He really had a great life.
if I would pick a superpower, I would have Wolverine.
Bro, how long was Logan alive? Honestly.
I will pick. Who gives?
Because they said
In the comic books, yeah, he went into the future with
He
like
was in the
Bishop,
Civil
right?
War.
That was from the future, like where they came back in time, and he was still alive in the time when
he was in
everybody's
the Civil War.
Yeah, he was in the Civil War.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Was he before that?
So he must have lived at least a
Possibly.
couple hundred years.
He was a patriot.
He was a couple hundred years.
Revolutionary. He was chopping heads off.
Well, thanks for bringing up Wolverine, man. That's
Yeah, that was a good.
All right, so moving on to the next one. So you already know, like, man, we all out there browsing and shit and doing all kinds of things, but what pisses me off is when you go out there, like, I'm playing, yeah, browse.
Is that what you say?
Yeah,
You
bro.
trying to find a nut? X videos, hamster.
I am a squirrel. So what can I say? But however, you know, I get pissed off, you know, especially like, with games lately. I mean, like going in there and like I see these games that I want to play, and then you click on it, it's a totally different fucking spectrum.
What games are fucking do you want to play on
The
here?
3D, like, full feature game.
The war games, like,
The Game of
I
Thrones
get-
ones where you fucking get to be a dragon and fuck Daenerys or what?
But
click.
the other ones are like, you know, they're regular. You're watching the news and shit, and you click on there. Like I was reading this article about mosquitoes down in Houston, right? So
Are you talking about clickbait?
clickbait, yes,
Oh.
clickbait,
Oh.
that kind of clickbait.
Yeah,
So I was
okay.
reading
Well, the titles, yeah.
Yeah, because I was reading an article like, you know, the U.S. Approves a mosquitoes to go into be released. They're genetically modified so they can kill all the mosquitoes and whatnot.
Hey, man, focus,
All
people,
right,
focus.
Focus.
Sorry, I'm on here asking for
Yeah.
another beer. He's like, oh no.
Oh, it's tequila.
Tequila, bro.
Tequila.
Tequila. This is just but anyways, so you go in there and you click on it. You think like, oh shit, they're gonna release some genetically modified mosquitoes. Then you read like, oh, it still hasn't been approved by local government. What's some shit you guys like clicked on and be upset because it's not really true?
I think it has to do because the internet's the new newspaper. The internet is basically the new Sun Weekly or whatever that shit
Inquirer.
Inquirer. That you were fucking
Inquirer.
waiting for this lady to write her check at Minyard, right? This bitch is pulling out a fucking checkbook, right?
Who does that?
And then
Wait,
you're
who
just
does that?
You're caught.
You do that? Do you do that?
I don't have a checkbook. I don't know what the fuck a checkbook is. So look, I'm waiting for somebody to fucking do their shit, right? Like beep beep, whatever. And then I'm looking next to the chocolates, and then there's a newspaper, right?
What kind of chocolates?
Next to the chocolates, you know the Roche.
I can only do dark
The
chocolate.
little black.
I'm lactose
Oh,
intolerant.
wait, you like dark chocolate? Okay.
Roches, what is it called?
I'm lactose intolerant.
The Ferrero Rochers, the little
this stuff,
boy, yeah,
yeah.
that was really great. They're like, okay, they got the shitty fucking chocolate, and they get the top ones next to the newspaper, next to the Inquirer. Okay, so the Inquirer has crazy shit, right? It's basically what the Men in Black read to find aliens, right?
It's interesting.
That is the equivalent of what clickbait is.
But
Because
going to the
that-
choir, you know what you're going into. You know it's okay. You know they're gonna have some outrageous stuff to like draw your attention. So you like if you like that, it's cool. But like other sites, they miss.
Oh, you're talking about like
misleading.
misleading.
Things.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. So like I saw one not too long ago. What was it? And I just going on. I knew it was clickbait. Like I said, like they have discovered. Evidence that there might be a multiverse, there might be other universes and stuff like that.
Should that be a Flash?
So, like, that's what the title was, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, like, does that pique your interest?
Yes, it does. Yes, it did.
But wait.
Okay, I'm waiting. Okay.
Read the article. Bullshit. So, they found, like, some weird, they're doing with the syringe, where they do the big old laser where they create, like a little dark matter or whatever.
Sure.
Dark matter, whatever.
They create dark matter now, huh?
No, not dark matter, but like
The God particle?
Well, the sarin, like in France, that big old long tunnel where they do experiments to try to figure out the building blocks of the universe in the beginning.
Electromagnetic fucking telescope, whatever.
Or something like that. I already forgot what it was.
Particle accelerator.
But basically, they were doing some experiments, right?
Sure.
That they were showing, like trying to find, like,
the Osborne particle?
It's an electron
something.
Particle accelerator.
So they found some kind of like weird evidence in their research that like said might suggest that maybe like there might be
you
other.
click that bullshit?
Yes, I did too. Shut up, fucker.
I only click hot horny locals. And I was like,
You click on it.
I was like, fuck, they're not local.
But anyway, there was just more. It's more likely that it was just an error in the data that someone misinterpreted, or like something. Maybe the lens was dirty or something.
Right.
But and then there's like small chance that maybe some evidence for like another multiverse, universe. But basically, that's very, very low chance. But they make that the title, the whole article, so someone to go click into it.
Yes.
So they
I completely understand. Just like the recent one that I clicked, and I was fucking really disappointed that there wasn't more to the article, was the one where it said the governor of fucking Georgia voided all mask mandatory mandations and shit. So I was
Mandations, is that even a word?
Mandatory mandations, damn.
It was a mandatory
That's the king
Like,
saying shit.
Oh, we're fucked.
I read about that one where he voided all the other counties.
Thank you.
He voided the counties, the cities, anybody else. Nobody, whatever they say, pretty much it eliminates them being able to mandate
the title of the article was literally the same body of the article. So when I read the title, Governor voids whoa, but it didn't say that. It's like it said that, and then it said that again. I was like, what the fuck? I need more information. What do you?
That's all they had?
I didn't understand because I was trying to figure out. Okay, is the governor of fucking Georgia a Republican or Democrat? That's information that I want to know.
Independent.
Dumb it down. Like explain it to me like I'm 5. Does that mean that
Maybe
he's
7.
saying, hey motherfuckers, if nobody wants to wear a mask in a fucking restaurant, then they don't have to, okay? Because that's literally what he's saying. It's because nobody can make anybody wear a mask in Georgia. And so I was like, what? And I read that after, but the initial article that I clicked, and then the fucking body of the article was copy and paste the fucking title. I was like, this is bullshit. And then I scrolled down to the bottom, and it's like hot locals in your area.
Tony.
I moved on.
Tony.
Legit, no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one they won?
Well, yeah. Well, I read that one today. The only other thing I do is video games. I like playing video games of strategy. No, not
Hello,
The strategy.
I like playing strategy games.
Are we
and
not on
stuff,
TV anymore?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
Yeah, so the strategy games, I do like playing them, but then there's been plenty of them I kind of know now. I'm like, oh no, you have to download it, and it requires you to do so much other stuff that you don't want to do.
Yeah, you don't want to do.
Before you actually get to
Let the man
strategy.
talk.
And like me, yeah, like I want to be able to solve this. This person needs to go over here without getting killed here, or killing the person there, or doing some other stuff. So fine. I download it, and it requires you to do so much other stuff before you even get to that. I'm like, I hate that. So I just after downloading it, I'm looking like 10 seconds into it, I already know what's gonna happen. I'm like, oh man, just remove it from the phone.
Man,
I mean, there's a lot of misleading stuff, right? To get
it
people.
is. You know what they got me lately, and this is, I think it affects reparations. North Carolina. You know what I'm talking about? Have you clicked on it? Well, if you click on it like a dumbass that I am, basically it boils down with they're not giving anybody money back. I mean, I saw the article like could possibly be like $153 billion or $1 trillion or whatever it is, and like giving back people. But no, it's basically saying that they're gonna give back like they're gonna fund ways to increase their income and other kind of programs and shit like that. So technically,
it's not
it's like they do like basically every week they have a new article about the stimulus package. Oh, they're gonna do this. Like you think, oh, so people click on it because they want to get the stimulus.
Yes, exactly.
But it's still on the same shit. You know, it's like they haven't really.
You know, fucking black people got 40 acres and a mule,
No.
and then they took it.
No, they didn't.
They
Most
said,
of them didn't get it.
No,
Most of them
some
didn't get it.
Some of them got it, and then they said, "Psych, we're just kidding." Oh, by the way, say hello to my new clan.
Dude, like, did you know that George Washington, what he would do, this dude's a fucking prick. He would do, like, you know, once they passed, I think it was around back in like 1776 or 1778. What he would do is, after 6 months, they were supposed to let the people go free. He would send them across state lines and then bring them back so they couldn't technically be free.
I heard about that.
I heard about that too.
So if somebody brought a slave into the northern states, if over 6 months, they were free. So what they do, they fucking ship them back for a day, and they say, "Come back over here, now you're still a slave." Son of a bitch, right?
Hey, little motherfucker, dude. That's some serious shit. That's some serious shit.
I was like, "You're a hoe, JD." Fuck you, George Washington. Also, we're gonna murder your fucking wife.
I'm glad. I don't know what's wrong.
No, about that.
No, they did. No, you don't know. He did like his Martha didn't own any slaves, right? So when George Washington died, he left it in his will. Hey, when I die, all y'all get to be free until my wife dies, because I want y'all to take care of her. So it was like Martha was like, okay, there's been a couple fires on the farm. I'm not pointing any fingers, but all y'all are free. She was like, I don't want any of this. Go away, because they were like, she had like 100 people, and everybody knew once this fucking lady dies, we get our freedom. And then they're just like, fucking Martha's just falling downstairs and shit. It's like,
got the fact check that one.
We're gonna fact check that, yes.
She was like, I don't want any of this. She set all the slaves free. All of George Washington's slaves.
We'll be Googling checking that one pretty soon.
What are you talking about? It's in a textbook that I just took for college. It's called Alternative History. Oh, no. It wasn't called Alternative. It's called Another Perspective, because nobody ever taught that perspective.
Alright, so this segment coming up is called Sip It or Spill It.
I always give you too much.
Always, that's what she said. Alright, so what we're talking about is a couple of different random topics, and then if you sip it, we'll talk about if you like it. If you spill it, means you could care less about the fucking topic. Alright, so first one.
You know, first of all, gotta represent in Dallas. We from Dallas.
Uh-huh.
You know how we do.
Put the Dallas thing. We from Dallas.
I put it there.
Okay.
But this is Dallas Blonde. That's what the beer we're drinking. So I represent for them. Yeah, it's a good beer.
Really good
Awesome beer. Really good. Alright, so back to original story. Alright, so sip it or spill it. I think you spill drink. Alright, my boy, the Goober Man himself, 6'9", Tekashi 6'9". Sip it or spill it, Tony.
I like some of the music.
Sip it or spill it?
Spill it.
Oh wait, whoa! Spill it. Tell me more, my friend.
I said it's just not my cup of tea. It's like I like some of the songs, but no. I'm gonna go ahead and spill it. It's not my cup of tequila.
He doesn't like snitches in his teeth. Snitches are fucking.
That boy.
Give me a bad taste.
Snitches are for biscuits.
I like biscuits.
I will spill as well.
Oh my god.
No. El muchacho no es bueno. Rata.
And You ain't no thug. You ain't from the streets.
Thug either, but I've never put myself in a position where I had to be a thug. All right, and he did.
I mean, your name is Mango.
And then
you were Mango.
And then
you were Mango.
He defrauded his friends.
Mango.
And then he beat his wife.
Mango.
Yeah, and then he touched the.
We do not approve domestic violence.
We do not approve or condone or anything.
Or rape or anything.
But you know what? I think it's, you know what? Whatever you get, it'll be short-lived.
Yeah. Honestly, yo, he's the kind of guy who's like, oh yeah, I like a couple songs, but I don't like who the person is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
and that makes you like the songs less. But honestly, if I was in a fucking club and I was lit as shit, and then fucking Google came on, and you were like, licky, 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 what the licky, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking scream out, right? Because honestly, it's a hype song. It's a very hype song. But
so are you sipping now? Or are you spilling?
Sipping? Look, she's sipping a little bit.
I sip a little bit. I sip a little bit.
I sip the song, but I don't. I
sip a little bit. But I don't like the fucking person because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So he's spilling it. You,
Eric, sip it or spill it.
You ever sip?
I'll sip. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna sip a little bit. Just like a little taste because it has a little hype song. I like the beats and the producer making it is good, and he like screams and shit. It's almost like a rock rap song.
Yeah.
But as far as the lyrics suck, and I really isn't. And then he's all like just trying to promote himself, do whatever it is to be out there to like he don't have no kind of like I don't know. Back up to his friends or moral something or like any kind of like
none
respect to anything to so he's just whatever he can do to be still in the picture to make money to keep going to be I don't like
so
that,
you're gonna spill it.
I'm gonna spill it. Yeah.
Oh, from my end, I'm sipping the tea. I am a Gooba fan. He is trash. His lyrics are super trash.
Sounds like you're spilling.
No. But however. 3 days out of the week, I would jam to his shit all day, every day. He is a headbanger. He will get you crunk. He will help you out in the gym when you're trying to push that extra rep. So I am sipping Tekashi 6ix9ine. Fuck all you guys.
All right, next one.
All right, next one coming up. All right, guys. Dak Prescott, homegrown.
You ever love the art? You ever love the art but hate the artist?
Yes, I love the art. I hate the artist. Yeah. So that's why I'm sipping.
In between about the art.
All right, next one. All right, that's Dak Prescott. That man did not sign a long-term contract with Dallas Cowboys. Sip it or spill it.
I'm gonna spill it. You know what? Oh man, you know what? They're doing a lot of stuff for him. Even with his contract that he has right now for free agent, he's making a lot for that first year. For that 1 year, no matter what, take that 5 years. You know what? They do. He'll make a lot more with other endorsements and everything else within the team. So no, I'm gonna spill it. He didn't take it.
No, right?
I am sipping. Oh, dude, rookies and the fucking Dallas Cowboys get gaslighted, and they end up drinking their own Kool-Aid, thinking they're fucking hot shit when they're not putting the numbers they're supposed to be putting. That's Dallas Cowboy. All right, that's my fucking take. Okay, he's supposed to take us to the fucking to at least okay, milk and honey and shit, right? At least the playoffs. But
he did, and he sucked at it.
But you know
Come
what?
on, Derek Carr. Derek Carr
so
to
you're
the Cowboys.
sipping that he didn't sign the contract.
You sipping that he?
Or you spilling?
Are you spilling that he didn't sign? Or you sipping that he
held out? He held out.
I'm sipping that he got what he deserved.
I agree.
Fucking full Joker.
Eric, I still it. I think he's overrated. For the money. He's a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. He's learning. Oh,
he is.
He had a great offensive line when he first started.
He looks like I think halfback.
Yeah, he started off and he doesn't really have that much athleticness to him. He can move, but I think he was overrated because they had a great offensive line. They had had a team going, and the team defense those first years they're playing better than we're expected to.
Yeah,
but
he's not as
Derek Carr. Man, why didn't you brought that up?
I'll bring it up.
But Derek Carr, I was thinking about it. I was thinking I wish Derek Carr could. I think his problem. He's too much of a good guy. I mean, honestly, I think because since he broke his leg that one year, 2016, where they should have won the play, man.
Raiders.
I still think back. If they didn't break his leg that year, dude, they could have beat the Patriots. They could have done something. But
so you're spilling.
I'm spilling. But with Derek Carr, now you brought that up, so it's your fault. I think his problem though, he's a nice guy. He's a good Christian. He does all this and that.
The fuck does that have to do with football?
Wait. Okay. As a leader. You need to bring a little controversy. Like your leader, you got to kind of almost be a little bit of a dick, Like you got to make guys step up. You got to be be in charge. And some of the greats, even like Jordan and stuff like that. Freaking Brady.
They're giant assholes.
They're assholes. You got to be a little bit of an asshole to push your team to go farther. Because Derek Carr, he's a good guy, man. He's the kind of guy.
We're on Dak Prescott. We're not on.
Hey,
Derek Carr.
Hey, we also got LA up in this.
He's telling you. No. You can go with that next.
But I'm saying that Dak Prescott, he just needs to throw it deep, man. Just like.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what I call him.
I'm gonna say a huge Cowboy fan. Full disclosure, I think he got what he deserved. He is a $30 million quarterback. He is good. He should have signed for $35 million 5 years. He has all the help he needs.
No, it was $100 million for 5 years.
Point being, he is trash. He sucks against good teams. He is really good against sorry teams. He needs help.
That's the thing. He's really good against sorry teams, but who the fuck makes it to the playoffs? None of those sorry teams.
Exactly. So, anyways, he got what he deserved. I think all on the Andy Dalton and hopefully Derek Carr next year. Let's sign the motherfucker up. Let's go move on to the next one.
I'm ready to watch football. It's been what?
I'm ready to watch any live sports. I've been watching reruns.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right, guys. Next, coming up. All right, Tony. El mero pistolero, Antonio Quiñones.
Hey.
What do you think about Bad Bunny? He just recently got nominated for Composer of the Year. This is the man who says, si tu novio no te mama el culo, ve pa' acá. Yo te lambo.
You know what?
What do you think? Sip it or spill it?
You know what? I'll sip it just because he's been able to do what a lot of people can't. He's young. He's young. He composes a lot of his stuff. A lot of other people, sometimes they may do some of it, but they do get a lot of stuff from other writers and stuff. And he's doing stuff that other people haven't done. You know what? Trailblazers. Yeah, why not? I will sip that.
Okay.
Paloma? Soon to be world-renowned Paloma baby coming straight from El Salvador.
Paloma baby. Mucho amor.
What the fuck?
I stole that from Walter. Right?
Yeah. What you got on Bad Bunny?
Man, Bad Bunny, honestly, I have been a fan of Bad Bunny since Chambea. Holla. Okay?
Are you sipping or are you spilling?
I am sipping.
Oh, it's
I'm
sipping.
drinking deep.
Okay.
Deep.
Deep sipping.
Okay. I don't know if you remember the song. Chambea. Holla. But then he took this fucking LGBTQ stance, which honestly, he can do whatever the fuck he wants as long as he's putting out good music. Do I care that he also looks good with tits and an ass?
That was kind of scary.
That was kind of scary.
That's your perspective. I respect that.
I don't know that.
But honestly, I never really liked Bad Bunny.
You never liked Bad Bunny.
So, are you sipping?
Once again, I'm going to disclose something. We went to a Bad Bunny concert. I loved, Tony loved. He didn't like it so much. Carry on.
Why not?
I like the beats. I like the trap, reggaeton stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the producer. I mean, I know he produced some of his stuff, but most of it wasn't his.
Oh. I like the voice.
Oh, come on, Eric.
That's the problem. I don't like his voice. I don't like his lyrics.
So you're spilling.
I'm spilling, but I like anything. Like when he first came out on the scene, I didn't like his lyrics. I didn't like how he approached things. He was very explicit, and I just didn't like it. He doesn't seem like he can really rap. Like a lot of I couldn't understand half of what he was saying.
Who understands Puerto Rican rappers?
That's exactly right. But some of them you can, and I'm a lyrics guy.
What about?
But let me finish. I heard some songs where I listened to what he was saying and all that.
Eric, we need a break here. Hold on, Eric. Just full disclosure: this man right here likes techno music, which carries almost no words.
Exactly, because you're not speaking in words. You're speaking in electronic.
We'll get to that in a second.
We ain't go deep into that. But also, I like old school rap. I like just a soft, like a normal, like, man, I love like the underground rap where it's just like, a simple beat. Just boom, boom, boom. But the dude's rapping and he's saying a story. Like the song's a story. And these guys, they try to do it, but like, I mean, they just sound like, te lambo el culo, te lame la mama me la verga, all this, whatever. But like, wait, it's my turn, man.
That's right.
Your turn. So,
Cadillac.
but like, he's had, but like, I always like, you know what? I always try to open my mind. It's like, okay, a lot of people like this guy, so let me try and listen to some other songs. And I've actually found some songs I like.
Such as?
That one where he looked like a chick, whatever. I listened to the lyrics.
Yo perreo sola.
It was an ugly chick, but like, and I can respect that. And I think his fame got so high that he could just be open to all of it and a lot of that, and I respect that. So like, I'll step on it a little bit, but I'll mostly spill it.
But you know what? I like that because he's trying different stuff.
Yeah.
Just because you know.
And there's some songs I actually like from him, and it's like, I like him more as a backup, like voice to the song.
Oh, you mean
as
like
a main, as a feature, the whole song? No, but as a backup to like the connection, like okay.
Right. What reggaeton artists do you like?
Reggaeton, like Don Omar, like
Oh my God!
He likes older.
That is the old guard right there.
What about you, Eddie? What do you think?
Man, I'm sipping the tea. I'm sipping the Kool-Aid, man. That boy is like I look at it this way. So I went back and I checked out a couple of war artists that people love, like Luis Miguel.
Sure.
Let's just say Vicente Fernandez.
Yeah.
I went there, right? I went there.
He's a great voice, but he didn't make his lyrics.
He didn't know. It was all about.
He stole a lot of songs.
No. It was a guy from Los Bookies.
Juan Luis Guerra.
No. Marco Antonio Solis. So great lyrics. Okay,
but
hear me out. They were very good with their words, and they were very subtle in the way they spoke.
Yeah.
If you look at La Incondicional by Luis Miguel, he's talking about a side chick. Tú, La Incondicional, que nunca me dio nada.
Maybe that's what turns me off.
You know what? It was one of those things where she was at a hotel, didn't expect anything. She was a side chick. She was a side hoe. That's what she was. Let's be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
All Bad Bunny is doing is putting in fucking modern
words. Explicit
lyrics. That's all it is.
Some people don't like it.
You know what?
Some people don't like it.
That's what it was.
Es que Romeo Santos, Propuesta Indecente.
Yeah.
Beautiful song. But he puts it like in between. He's in between.
Yeah, maybe because I've heard Romeo Santos say, déjame levanto la falda y dame el derecho.
Here's the word.
Calm down,
we do not promote rape.
No. But didn't he say favorite words? One of my favorite lines is, déjame medir tu sensatez.
I think that's what I like about old school music. They were like talking about the same thing, but they're very like subtle.
They were subtle.
Like, they were subtle.
Double meaning. Well, you know what? But
they weren't direct. They weren't direct.
But indirect.
But that's because that was the time. We're in a different time.
Now nobody gives a.
You can
even the podcast, right?
You want to lick some ass? You just say you lick some ass. You want to say this? Yeah.
You can't do this 5-10 years ago.
It's still nicer, like out too. Like for me, I have, my sister, I have a niece and stuff like that. Like, if a song they're jamming out to that's more subtle like that, like, that's cool. But like, if you hear them listening to like direct stuff, like,
You saw the meme going around where he's like, yo te mamo el culo, and the
I don't want my niece or my sister listening to that, like, I don't want to,
Oye, yo te mamo el culo, and you're like,
oh no,
okay.
You have like a daughter and stuff. You don't want them jamming out to that.
That's a generational thing.
But at least if they would say that, but in like a double meaning kind of way,
No. That's where that generational thing happens. It's like
it's like you're exposing kids to that kind of music.
But we're in that era where that happens day in day out. So That wouldn't have happened when we grew up. No.
I mean, at least later, back in the day, you know, younger generation would listen to that stuff. They wouldn't understand what it meant until they got older. And okay,
but now, I'll tell you now,
but now it's so explicit
than we do.
Yeah, now it's so explicit that
they do a lot more stuff now than we did at that age too.
So, and that's the problem. I think is like this kind of music gets way to young kids.
I think here's what's happening is, you know what, the younger generation, they're smarter.
They're not smarter. They're just exposed to more things.
No. Well, I hope they're
that makes them smarter.
Because honestly, I didn't get exposed to enough. Honestly, I feel like I didn't get exposed to enough when I was fucking. I got shielded, and what did that make me do? I just fucking wanted to fucking find everything, right? I wanted to find everything about everything, and then I went through the wrong channels,
yep.
And then I ended up looking at fucking wrong kind of porn.
Okay, next topic.
There's really no next topic. For next topic, we're gonna talk about female empowerment. So that'll be the next topic coming up. Just let you guys know, man. Welcome and thank you for coming in and tuning in to
thank you. I'm already buzzing and thank y'all for listening.
Oh man, thank you for listening.
See you next week.
Yep, next week.
Adios, compadres. Adios,
for those on podcast, we'll see y'all next week. For those on YouTube, hey, hit like and subscribe.
Hey, stay safe.
Todo eso. No mames, güey.